Not having self-discipline as a human being, especially as a guy, is one of the biggest things that can ruin your life. I'm telling you, not having self-discipline can ruin your life in a way that we all know what discipline is, right? We all know what discipline. Okay, even if you don't know what discipline is, let me put it in a more simple way for you to understand. Discipline is you being able to like set standards and set principles for yourself and tell yourself, okay, even if other people are doing this, I won't join the crowd. I won't want to do what they are doing. I would want to stand up from them. I want to be different. You want to be different. You don't want to behave like other people. Listen, when you're self-disciplined, right, let me tell you in the aspect of relationship now, because that's where I'm good in the aspect of relationship, when you are disciplined, it helps you in a certain type of way that not every woman you will walk up to, not every woman, listen, people people are moving mad out here. So you need to understand, not every woman you can walk up to, not every person you can accept in your circle, not everything you can tolerate. Having discipline would make you and tell you what you can tolerate and what you can't tolerate, would help you differentiate from the person that's going to ruin your life and the person that's going to help your life. Because when you have goals and principles that are in your mind to achieve in life, right, you would only want to accept people in your circle, people that can motivate you, people that can help you in that kind of goal that you're looking forward to, in that thing that you're aspiring to become. But now imagine you aspiring to become something in life in over like 2 to 3 years from now, and then you're moving with people that don't even have aspirations and people that don't even have goals for themselves in life. How do you expect your life to be? How do you expect your life to turn out to be? But listen, in real essence, what I'm trying to say is having self-discipline. Okay, let me put in the context of a girl again. Having self-discipline, right? I was speaking with my friend recently and I told him, I said, not every girl I see would come to my house, or not every girl I know would I invite to my place. Why? Listen, it's very, very simple. Not everybody you would invite to your place. There are people that are meant to be in your space and there are people that are not meant to be in your space. Within your friends, you would know the people that are meant to help you, or people that are able to help you, or people that are able to bring out the positivity in your life, bring out, help you elevate in life, and there are people that are going to bring you down totally in life. There are people that wouldn't even had a bit of wisdom for you. They wouldn't even add a bit of idea for you. Now I'm a YouTuber, right? I'm a streamer also. I make streams on my Twitch. I make videos on this YouTube. Now I want to be around people that would give me idea, and I'm also a student. I want to be around people that would either motivate me academically, give me ideas that I can use to create videos, and tell me what, like, put me on game. You need to be able to put me on game too. That's how self-discipline would help you in life. Self-discipline will help you differentiate between the time wasters and between the people that would make your time. People that will value your time and your energy. People don't even value time and energy these days. They see energy that you give to them as something that they are entitled to, or something that's worth their time. I don't understand. You getting my time is something that's valuable. It's something that you should appreciate. It's something that I don't just give out anyhow. I don't just give away. It's something that when I give it to you, you need to take it with respect and take it that yes, out of my busy schedule as a student, as somebody that's trying to start a business, as somebody that's trying to make it in life, especially, what I'm saying now is, especially for you guys that are coming up, 15 upward. Once you're 15, listen, I used to tell guys that once you're 15-year-old, you are now a man. You are now a man. There is nothing like I'm 15. I'm not. Listen, bro, you're a man. Once you're 15, from 15 upward. So there are things that you need to look out for, and there are things that you need to help yourself in. When I talk about self-discipline and being disciplined, there is no specific age where you would reach to that you will stop being disciplined. As a human being, that's why I emphasize on from 15 upward. Once you are at an age where you can differentiate from the good and the bad, you can tell yourself and you can set up principles for yourself. You can tell yourself, okay, I want to be this, I want to be that, this, that, and the third. You need to set principles for yourself. And let me tell you three people that you need to avoid at this stage of your life when you're building discipline. Number one, time wasters. Very, very important. There is a reason why I mentioned them as number one. Time wasters, they don't value your energy, they don't value your principles, they don't value your time, they don't value your resource, they don't value anything from you. So sometimes whenever I talk to girls, I used to ask them if they are here for a long time or for a good time. So this type of people now, You will know the kind of energy you give to them. If it's energy for like a long time, if it's energy for like a good time. You, you don't just give them anyhow type of energy. You don't just give them energy that is meant to be for somebody that is in long time. That's why you see some people over invest into people, and then the people get ends up turning them down, ends up doing something that is not they are not supposed to do, ends up like I don't know if you get what I'm saying. But in real essence, what I'm trying to say is you need to be disciplined to an extent where you don't waste your time with people. You don't waste your time doing things that doesn't matter, talking to people that don't matter, going to places that don't matter. I am in a very in a very good setting where I can choose to waste my time. I can choose to waste my resource. I can choose to waste my energy on things that don't matter, especially lustful things, things that wouldn't bring out outcome for me, things that wouldn't set me up for life, things that wouldn't benefit me in the next 1 year to come. But I choose to like stay close to myself, to like put myself in a kind of proximity, in a kind of range that I don't go outside my lane. I just want to be in my lane. I just want to respect myself and respect my energy and respect my time. I don't want to give my energy to everyone. I don't want to give my time to everyone because people would end up wasting that time, end up wasting your time. They would end up wasting your time. I'm telling you. So those are the first people that you need to avoid, the time wasters, because they don't value your time. Now, the second people, this is kind of relative to the first one that I just said, which are the people that will drain your energy. They will drain your energy. They will drain your energy. This one is very realistic, very, very realistic. What I mean by people will drain your energy is, and what remember when I said the second one is also relative to the first one, is you investing your time into people that don't matter, people that wouldn't bring out the best in you, people that don't need your time or your energy. They will drain it. They don't value it. They don't know your worth. They don't know. I don't want to bring out know your worth now because it's kind of a thrown around word, but I will still use it anyways. They don't know your word. They don't know your worth. I mean, having people that will drain your energy is sometimes your fault in a kind of way that you give your energy to people that don't value it. You give your energy to people that they don't need it. Not everybody needs your energy. Not everybody needs your time. Not everybody needs your resource. Not everybody needs your space. I do tell people that, especially my guys. I say, not everybody's gonna be in my space. Not everybody's gonna be around me. Not everybody's gonna get to know me. Not everybody's gonna get to even experience some kind of things that I have because people would misuse your ability. People would end up seeing your ability as a joke. They will end up turning you down as a joke. They would end up seeing you as a joke. But then when you that thing eventually comes out or blossom into a kind of thing that would make them admire you, they would start admiring you and start acting like it's a new person. There was something Tupac said. There was one interview, it was I think an interview, something like that. He said people would sit with you in the club. Sorry, people would see you as a normal. I don't know how you put it. People would see you as a normal person this today, and then the that evening or rather the next day they would go crazy when your song eventually hits and be like they would act as if you're a different person, as if they're sitting close to a different person in the club. Like they would see you as a normal person when you're trying to grind, when you're trying to bring up something, when you're trying to start up probably a business, probably a brand, probably something, when you're trying to invest your time and your energy into something resourceful, into something that will bring out yield. Because one of the things I do say is we are here to make empires, we are here to build things and um, resources that uh, would not only satisfy us, but would satisfy our generations to come, would help our generations to come so that it seems like a generational wealth. We're here to create a generational wealth, not just a wealth that ends with us, not just a kind of wealth that when we leave the earth, the wealth live with us. No, we want to create a generational wealth that flows, old money, old money. So the third people that I want you to avoid in this stage where you're trying to be disciplined is the people that would always tell you, don't do that thing, you can't do it, you can't. Uh, that's one of that's I think apart from wasting people that will waste your time, the time wasters, I think that's the biggest thing you need to avoid. The biggest thing you need to avoid because these kind of people, right? Like they would make you bring down your self-esteem. They would make you look at yourself too less. Look at yourself that I can't do this thing. Look at yourself like they would make it look. they would paint a kind of reality. It's like manipulation, right? They will paint a kind of reality to you that people that are doing that thing, that people that are successful in that thing that you're doing have two heads or have three heads. Meanwhile, it's just one single head they have. Meanwhile, you might even be better than them. You might even have more creative than them. You can even be more creative than those people that are excelling in that thing that you want to do. They are making it in that thing that you want to do. But then this kind of people will sell this kind of fake reality to you that would make your self-esteem so dim, so low that you no longer believe in yourself. You now doubt yourself. You now ask yourself, can I do this? Would I be able to do this? What would people say? What would, like, bro, those kind of people, avoid them in your life, especially if you're 15. If you're 15 and you're trying to grow, you're still too young, bro. You're still too young and you can't, like, manipulate yourself, maneuver yourself around this kind of people. You can't maneuver yourself around this kind of people. Please do everything in your power and in your means to avoid this kind of people, because sometimes, right, they would even want to make you lose your value, not just with yourself, but with people that you're supposed to meet. People that you're supposed to meet. Then when you are around your age mates or around people that would probably help you, you now ask yourself, or you now look at yourself like, why am I even here? These people are better than me. These people, I'm not supposed to be in this garden. Bro, bro, do you know what that thing means? One of the biggest thing that kills a man is low self-esteem. It's not being confident, not having confidence as a guy, not having to be able to push yourself to limits, having to try new things, having to try new businesses, having to try new, like, venture into things that would make your life good. Venture into things, take risks, do things that would, at the end of the day, you wouldn't regret doing. But this kind of people would make you look at yourself so low that whenever you look at yourself, to you is now that, bro, I'm not good enough. You get what I'm saying? They will make you look at yourself and say to yourself, you're not good enough. Those type of people, please do everything in your power. I'm begging you. I wish I could kneel down right now. I would beg you to do everything in your power to avoid those type of people. This kind of people would bring you down. So basically, right, that's one of the things that I want you guys to understand when you're trying to be self-disciplined, or when you're trying to be disciplined as a man or as a human being in general, not just as a man right now, because I don't know whoever is going to watch my video might be uh, a 5-year-old, a 7-year-old, might be a group of people, might be a boss, might be whoever it is. So you need to learn this and implement it in your life, because everything safe, not even almost everything, everything I come here to say is something that I'm practicing, and some of them have worked out for me, or most of them have worked out for me, or something I'm planning to practice in my life. And then when I practice it, I come here to speak about it because it has helped me in my life, and it has helped me excel and improved in every areas of my life, not just academically, but spiritually, mentally, and otherwise, even in my content creation, even in my life, even in my relationship with people, approaching women, and, you know, speaking with people in general, even pitching ideas to people that would potentially help me. So, in real essence, that's what I have for you guys today. Have a good one.